I usually say that we're about to go down a rabbit hole, but in the last 24 hours, I've decided all of music theory is a rabbit hole, and that the moment we start talking about it, we are firmly in Wonderland. I'm not sure that particle theory in physics is any easier than the music theory I'm trying to explain here. The term dominant seventh is a handy-dandy name for X7 chords. In other words, any X7 chord is a dominant seventh, and there are 12 of them altogether. You can practice them in your circle of fifths. I don't like the name because the word dominant has a specific meaning that is totally different. But after years of trying to come up with a better name, I've been 100% unsuccessful except for my own term X7, which I actually think is way better than anything else out there. But if you are talking to other musicians, when you say, I've got an X7 chord here, they won't understand what you mean unless you explain that X is simply a shortcut and it says that this chord can be played in all 12 of our keys. As is true of many of the terms that I use, my X7 is really far more clear, but we can't forget that we have to communicate with other musicians. So if in your mind you just link X7 and dominant 7 together as the same thing, you're always safe. But the problem is that dominance in music has a completely different meaning. Dominance means moving from any X7 chord down a fifth. You can do this once or you can chain it, and then you play this chord in the circle of fifths. The usual term for this dominant relationship is 5-7-1. In fact, this dominance was the most common way of ending a piece in the Baroque and Classical periods. And even today, probably more than 90% of the time, this is how we end music. In jazz, we often end with more unusual chords because in that genre, the rules are a lot looser, and this looser way of thinking started approximately with Debussy. There are very good reasons, by the way, why this Frenchman is often called the father of jazz, and it's always good to keep that in mind. In fact, we can enlarge on this a little bit and say that jazz probably started with Impressionism if we keep in mind that a lot of the rhythms came from Africa. To sum up, just keep in mind that this word, dominance, has two completely different meanings. When you're talking about X7, it simply means that chord, so you just have to know that term. But the moment people talk about the concept of dominance, it simply means moving around in the circle of fifths. That's pretty much the end of the whole story, so I think we can end it here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave comments about anything that you like, questions about anything that you do not understand, and suggestions about how I can improve things in the future.